Good morning to the grind, man. Good morning out there. I hope you feel amazed, alive, awake, driven. I don't know, another day, right? We get a new day, a new opportunity, and each and every day, Monday through Friday, when God say so willing, say so fit. If you've been on before, you know, I get the opportunity to share something encouraging, motivating, empowering, something that might equip you. And this morning, I was moved. So the mindset of what are we waiting for? This concept. What are we waiting for? For somebody's approval, for the opportunity to really present itself, for the facts to come in, for the information to line up, for everything to just click in. If that's what we're waiting for, it's going to be a long time coming. We're going to get right into it this morning. I hope you feel like today's going to be that day. Why not? Why not? Why not today? Why not right now? Why not get right into it? Why not have the thing you want to have? And why not put in the work that it takes to get it? Let's get right into it. Welcome to the Morning Grind.
One of the biggest contradictions of massive success is when people go to their moms, their dads, their brother, sister, boyfriend, girlfriend. They say, listen, one day the world's going to know who I am. One day I will have a Ferrari, the Lambo, the Rolls, the Bentley, the big house, the cars, the backyard with the big swimming pool and an elevator. I'm going to put the biggest parties. I'm going to be a millionaire one day. Yet, instead of staying at the office on Friday night, you call your friends and you go party. Instead of waking up Saturday morning to go to the gym, you sleep until 10 o'clock. Instead of reading the book on Sundays, you kick back and watch movies all day long. The reality is very simple. Those who win big, they do four things right. They sleep, sweat, grind, repeat. And they do it over and over and over again until their dreams become a reality.
If you can get through to doing things that you hate to do, on the other side is greatness.
You gotta have the mentality to show up every fucking day of your life, no matter what life throws at you. It's our responsibility to show up to the Coliseum of life, prepared for fucking battle. I don't care what you're going through, what life's throwing at you. It's your responsibility to find your new 100%.
You still must grind. I fail at most things I do, but still I grind. I don't want to do half the shit I do, but still I grind. And that one day, you see me on a dark alley, run at 1 o'clock in the morning, know one thing, I was grinding.
Every single day when you wake up, you got two options. You can look at the clock and hit the snooze. You can look at that snooze button, boom. You can hit the snooze button and go back to bed and dream about what you want to have. Or you can look at that snooze button, kick that clock and get up and go pursue your dreams.
You need to walk through the mud in life, guys, if you ever want to get to the higher ground. That higher ground is where you look in the mirror and you have respect, and you went through the work, the sweat equity of it all. And the end product is something you travel, a legacy of life that you put your signature to, that means something. You're not speaking hollow words. You're backing those motherfuckers up with that.
That's what lions do. Lions don't give up. Lions don't quit. Lions hunt. That's what we do for a living.
I still grind. I love the grind. If you're competing in one of my businesses, I'm going to kick your ass because I'm going to outgrind you.
You have to be willing to work in places people don't see.
While the other guy's sleeping, I'm working. While the other guy's eating, I'm working.
There's a motherfucker out there who wants what you have, who wants the position you are, who wants the job you have, who wants the wife that you have, or the husband. There's someone out there hungry and wants everything you can have. So make that a motivation for you.
And mental toughness says, not only do I climb that doggone mountain, I enjoy climbing the mountain. I get a kick out the mountain. I get a kick out the weights. I get a kick out of fatigue. I get a kick out of the grind. I get a kick out of it. You take advantage of this opportunity. You let everything else go. You eat different. You study different. You practice different. We don't have forever. Let's not act like it. We're all going to die. And so I don't act like I'm gonna live forever. So every opportunity I get, I murder it. Process driven. I love it. I'm about that life. I get up every morning at 3 o'clock. When I want to get up, when I don't. When I feel like it and I don't feel like. Why? Because I'm process driven. I'm not feelings driven. Champions are not feeling driven. Champions don't get up when they want to. And if we gonna be champions, process driven. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done.
Man, I just love the part. But don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done. You know, when you think about that. Back to it. So what are we waiting for, though? What is it? What is it? You know, the thing. I mean, this is us talking to us, right? So we're going to talk just to us in your own mind. Man, you want to start that company. You know you want to start that business. You know you want to join that club. You know you want to go back to college. You know you want to open that salon. You know you want to open that barbershop. You know you want to do it. But what are we waiting for? Many times it's the hold back for what people will say, what other people will think, or will other people will activate with you, will they help you, will they support you? Will you lose some friends by going to the other side of the country to go to school that's going to take you 4 years to get your degree? Can you separate from what's comfortable long enough to get to where you want to be in your life? Man, if somebody can get that this morning, you're going to be all right today. Today's going to be one of those days. You're going to be like, you know what? Man, you should start talking to yourself. You know what? I could do that thing. I could have it. I could be it. I could make it. I could get it. And if we have that mindset and a determination that says no matter what, you're going to say what people are going to say. They're going to feel what they're going to feel. Either way, you might as well operate in where you're driven to go. So if you got something to do, I'm just going to inspire you to do it today. Let's get right back into it. Stand by. One of those technical difficulties there. They call it a mute button for a reason. Stand by. Let's get right back into it. If you want to do something, you go do it. If you want to have something, you go get it. If you want to make it happen, and nobody's coming to the door to say, hey, let me help you make it happen. I heard you had a thought. I heard you had a good idea. Man, that was an amazing idea. You're going to join the company? Yeah, me too. So that's not likely to happen. So what we're going to have to do is find a way to be self-disciplined, self-governed, self-maintained, and with a spirit of a focus that's just uncommon, especially when you have uncommon goals. See, if your goal is common, you're in a common pool all the time. It's easy. Everybody can do that, pretty much. That's the water cooler crew, the crew that doesn't like to do what they're doing, but they do it because that's what people say you should do, or that's what the whole. I can't break off this hamster wheel. I can't get off of it because if I get off of it, it's an uncertain future. It's an uncertain thing, and that's so much stress. Oh, that's the stress right there. So let's get past the stress and just go stress through it. How about that? Let's just do it. Let's get into it.
What controls our focus controls our life. And everything's trying to get our focus all the time, right? Advertisers trying to get our focus. Your phone's ringing. In your pocket, it's buzzing. And that buzz is either your phone, or it's an email, or it's a text. There's this constant something trying to get control of our focus. But what you focus on determines your destiny in your life. So if you don't take control of it, somebody else will.
If I don't finally get my focus in check, if I keep wandering around distracted, if I keep looking at every new thing that pops up, if I keep trying every single new opportunity, if I keep saying yes to everything, if I keep listening to everybody's complaints, and if I keep doing whatever they ask me to do, at some point, you'll lose your life.
You can lose track of the long-term goal. It fades from your vision. It slips from your mind. But I don't accept that. I want that long-term goal to be so embedded in my mind that I never lose sight of it, ever.
You need to have a mission for what you're doing today. You should figure out what is it you desire in life and figure out the steps to get there and start working a plan to get there and minimizing everything else. Getting very clear on the mission, and working the plan. Everything else, guess what it gets? A no.
Every day, do something that moves you toward that goal, that keeps that goal alive and in sight and in focus. However small or insignificant that step might seem, take it, do it, make it happen.
Where will you be in your business and your life in 36 months? Not because you hope, because you decide. If there's something you once envisioned and now it's real, it's because you focused on it continuously, didn't you? When you focus on something continuously, something magical happens. You get insights, don't you? You overhear a conversation and you hear something you wouldn't have heard if you didn't have that outcome or goal that you wanted so badly.
What are the things that are stealing your focus? Who are the people that are stealing your focus? And begin to eliminate these distractions. Get laser focused and obsessed on what you want. Be starving and hungry to get it. Be desperate to get it. The combination of desperation and hunger with laser focus over an extended period of time is the formula to be great at something.
The question you want to ask yourself is, what do I want? The target is not the activity. The activity can change. It's what's the result I'm after. Clarity is power. The more clear you are and specifically what you want, the faster your brain can get you there. Because your brain's like a servo mechanism in a missile. It locks on the heat signature and what does it do? It moves and follows it. That's the way your brain is if it knows the outcome, if it knows the result.
You cannot accomplish what you have not focused on. If you're not focusing on it, it can't happen. You're so focused on everything else but you, and you don't realize you are what's going to blow you up. You are what's going to change your situation. You are what's going to take you to the next level. Stop focusing on 4 things at once, and I need you to concentrate on one thing at a time. And most of you in this room, you can't give up 6 months. You can't give up 8 months. You can't let stuff go for a few weeks. Like you can't let girls go. Some of you just can't let boys go. Some of you just can't let parties go. Let it go. If you want to be successful, if you want to dominate in the area, you got to let everything go but that thing you pursuing. You can't chase 2 rabbits and catch both of them. So you put your attention on one and go after it. You got to stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused on the goal. Champions are focused on the goal. They don't have time to be doing stuff that's not going to help them toward the goal. We wake up and grind. Winners win. I focus on winning. Eye on the tiger. I want you to be so focused. I want you to be so concentrated that you block out all noise, that you block out all sound. You got to get to that point like you like that eagle. You know that eagle that's 100 and some odd feet in the air, and that eagle is flying around, and all of a sudden it looks down in the Atlantic Ocean and it sees its prey, and all of a sudden, bam! All that eagle does is one time, it brings out its wings. It shows its face toward where it's going. It puts its head down and boom, it dives down. It doesn't look to the right. It doesn't look to the left. It doesn't look up. It doesn't look further down. It looks straight at its prey and it goes pow, straight down into the Atlantic Ocean. Straight down, eyes focused, arms out steady, and bam, it scoops up its prey and it keeps on going. And I'm telling you, if you're gonna blow up, if you're gonna get to the next level, you gotta stay focused. You gotta learn how to concentrate. What makes a person average is their focus. And so what you're focusing on throughout the course of the day, it has to change. What you're looking at, what you're reading, what you're watching, the conversations you have. You must now be focused on your why, and you must be focused on your dreams. You must be focused on your goals. When you are great, you don't focus on a week. When you are great, you don't focus on a month. When you are great, you don't focus on a year. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with planning, but what I'm talking about is you concentrate on the 24 hours that's in front of you and you nail it. I want you to focus on here right now. Don't you worry about when you get home. You concentrate on this opportunity. You don't worry about tomorrow. You concentrate on this opportunity with all your might, with all your soul, with all your heart. You focus on this, and tomorrow will take care of itself. If you would just believe that your day coming, that the sacrifices you are making today, they gonna pay off. But if you do not believe, it ain't gonna happen.
Download this.
If you do not believe, it ain't gonna happen. The mindset of the work that we do has got to be that we believe in the end result of the work that we're doing. That's a magic point I was able to receive in the training. We may be doing the work. I mean, committed. It's almost like a drone or a robot. You do it, but the end result is why we do it. So in the middle of it, that hate the job, hate the company, man, don't like the people, or whatever it might be that is a frustrating aspect of the process, we get to decide that I'm going to put my mindset on a positive mindset, on the means to the end. Makes sense. This makes sense to do in the end result of where I want to get to. The problem becomes we sometimes don't know what the end result we're going towards looks like. Maybe that dream board. Got to get yourself in some other environments where people might be doing something a little bit different. That, hey man, this is where I want to live my life. I got a friend that's got a plane right over here at the local airport, flies back and forth to Costa Rica, Dominican Republic. I mean, he just jumps in the plane and goes where he wants to go. What kind of life is that? People living like that. We don't have to subscribe to this is it. That's all I want. I want to get that over to somebody. You don't have to just subscribe to say this is how it's gonna be. Well, let me get up, let me do what I gotta do, go where I gotta go, supply, provide, protect, whatever it is that we have to do. Man, toss that stuff off the table. We're here with a blessing so huge. And I'm a babe in the word. Faith of a mustard seed, kings and queens, God is in us. We have the power, but we only decide to use it as we can only see how far it could take us or how far we could go ourselves. It's not about us. That's a breakthrough point. It's not about who we are now for us. It's about the example that somebody else could be through us. So he gave us some kind of, man, you don't have to get it for yourself. For me, it came as, what can I do that will make a difference in somebody's life? I've already, I've lived a life. I came in the clubs, 20, 30 cars deep. I've done the thing. I've had an amazing time in life. I've experienced some ramifications of some of the choices I've made in life too. But I decided I got somewhere I'm going to go, and I got somebody I'm going to be, and whatever someone may think of me today is none of my problem, none of my issue. You know what it's all about? Who I think of me today and where I think of me going to tomorrow. And if you could get that, man, don't wait. You got something in you. You got that book. You got that business. You've got the acumen. That wife is waiting for you. That husband is waiting for you. The family is waiting for you. The job, the career, the business, or whatever it is for you is waiting for you. But the thing we're gonna have to do, we're gonna have to jump off into it. You're gonna have to just do it. Just go fail forward, man. Start on the bathroom. I always say, right, start at the bathroom level. They love you. But if you do the bathroom with excellence, it's not because you do the bathroom with excellence. It's because you operate in excellence. So if you operate in excellence, what's going to happen? Excellence. Let's get back into it. It's the Morning Grind.
You'd be amazed at so many people in the world today who think things that they don't do. Meant to do it, never got it done. It's hard to bring something from thought life to action. Maybe it's because we live in a world of procrastinators. People who have great ideas and great goals and great visions and great obstacles and great problems, and so they sit down with their ideals and their goals and say, I'll put it on hold. And they look and the years go by, and the hair turns white and the knees get stiff, and they just thought it, but they never did it. See, the older I get, the more I realize that you can't take life nor moments for granted. I can deal, personally, I can deal with death better than I can deal with regret. Whatever I got to say to you, I'd rather say it. Whatever I want to give you, I want to give it. Whatever I need to express, I want to express it, because the next second is not promised. All you have is the fierce urgency of now, right now, this present moment. You don't have long to get over whatever you're going to get over, climb over your inhibitions or fear. The clock is ticking while you are thinking about it. You are running out of time. There's a rush to do it. There's a rush to birth your dreams. There's a rush to go after your goals. If you don't hurry up and do it, you won't get it done. And the most dangerous people are people who miss their turn. Bitter people who miss their turn will try to kill your future. They will become a Saul in your life, and they will hate you over something that you didn't have anything to do with. They'll hate you, David, over a turn they missed. There is nothing as bad as the sad memories of a lost opportunity. Lost opportunities. It's a gift from God to have an opportunity. When you woke up this morning, God gave you an opportunity. What could be a better gift than to get an opportunity? And what a tragic waste it is to have an opportunity and not use it, not maximize it, not live it to its fullest, and to assume you have tomorrow. How arrogant of you to assume that you have tomorrow, when in fact all you have for sure is right now. Right now. Get it right now. Get it said right now. Get it done right now. Open your heart right now. Write the letter right now. Express the love right now. Because if you don't, I can tell you from experience, coffins can't hear. And regret is poor company, sitting in a nursing home saying, I missed my turn. I can tell you this, age doesn't give you a do-over. It's terrible to get old and miss your youth. It's terrible to be divorced and miss your marriage. I'm ready to be a good wife now. It's too late. I'd be a great parent now. The kids are gone. They're here a moment, they're gone the next moment. If you don't get it right, you don't always get a do-over. You'd be surprised at the unwritten books in this room. The businesses that are in your head that never get built. The ministries that are in you that are never evolving, never created. The poems you didn't write, the songs you didn't sing, the books you didn't create, the job you never went after, the interview you didn't pursue, the chance to own that you didn't take. This message is for you.
Success Express Marketing Solutions presents your virtual video podcast studio. Let the Success Express team help bring your podcasting dreams to life. Here's what we do. We help you come up with show ideas, design graphics for your show, set up your podcast studio, and run the back end of your show. So what do? Be ready for your show. Make sure your guests are ready. Log into the virtual studio, turn your cameras on, and go. Not sure you're ready to go live on a monthly or a weekly basis? You can get the Try Us Out Success Special. It's only $97 with free design setup. All you got to do is try us out, and I guarantee you're going to want more. So get set up today with your virtual video podcast studio from Success Express Marketing Solutions. So go online to Success Express MKTG, and we'll get you set up today. Sign up now and get our free ebook, Modern Podcasting, that'll teach you all the techniques you need to know to get your podcast started today.
Do it now. Do it right now. Start today. Man, get in that garage, set you up an office, get in that storage room, clean it out, set up your lab, get yourself in position for what you want in your life, man. Do it now. Do it right now, too. Just make a decision. Just make a decision and then do it. Whatever it is you've been thinking about, you wrote the business plan. You got the idea, design. You already got the logo set up for it. You can see it. You can't even sleep at night thinking about it. But something's holding us back from doing it. Not today. Today, do it. Today, get it done. Start. Fail. I guarantee you, something is not going to work. I don't care how itemized your process is. I don't care how much time and dedication you put into it before you press the start button. It's going to launch on a certain day. It's going to be like this. And then on that day, it rains. There it is. Or the books you ordered for the big book signing day didn't come in. There it is. That I'm just telling you, something's going to happen. But in what happens, we get to find out who we are. That's where you find out who we are. I've been in a lot of deep situations. That's where you find out who you're dealing with, who you are, and how you are, how you face things or how you run for things. And we get to decide who we're going to be. We're going to get to decide how we're going to be handled. We get to decide how we're going to handle situations. We get to decide whether we are concerned with the outside chatter towards the goal that we have, towards what we want in our lives. And I always say it's about other people. If you ever think about it, any of the drive we've ever had is about mom, dad, brother, sister, wife, kids, community, school, and the internal drive is your drive to make the difference. Now, if you put that mindset in a strategy session for yourself, you know what? Why do I want to do the thing that I want to do? That's going to get you up in the morning because that's going to be a process. It's a process. Oh, man, it's a process. Embrace the process. Let me give a shout out to my main man out there, Jason Dixon, man. I got to say, bro, you're doing some cool things. You absolutely have a vision that's amazing, if you will. You put a podcast platform together where you now get to warehouse different voices, different visions from a different standpoint for different purposes. And that's what the whole world is offering now. So you got to get in action mode. Put the thought together. Yeah, write the plan out. But man, go on and get it done. Go on and figure out what's going to happen once you start making it happen. And people that make it happen, those are the people that change the world. So I'd rather be on the side of the people that are making it happen, failing and falling forward, doing whatever it takes to get it done, figuring it out along the way. And as they laugh at you along the way, if you don't quit, you get to be in a position that people wish they would be in, but they have to wish they had done the work. Mr. Jason Dixon. There you go, right there, Nostalgic Radio. My man, Jason Dixon. Nostalgic Radio. Radio we used to remember, man. Hey, back there in the 80s. Think of that. Back in the 80s, man. There was some good music. We're going to get on out of here, man. It's been the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast with an intent. With intent. This whole day is about what are you waiting for? So with intent, decide. I'm not waiting for anything. Today is going to be that day. As a matter of fact, right now is the time. We see you on the other side.